So when you continuously run a loop where you have national leaders that are speaking irresponsible, showing black and white people trying to knock each other's heads off, what role do you play, media, in continually showing that level of violence? What role do you play in quoting misdirected national leaders talking about a city that is on the right track, but they're doing everything they can to try to take us off the track? What role do you play, media, in that? And what you'll say, and let me finish, what you'll say is you're just reporting the news. But I'll say to you, when you continuously show a loop and you continuously report misguided, misdirected national leaders trying to slam our city, you have to ask your question. You have to ask yourself, what role are you playing?
When I start thinking about it, it's like my whole body goes back into that moment. And it just shakes me to my core. I remember being afraid, terrified. I just remember my life flashing before my eyes. And all I could think is, dear God, I hope my children know that I love them. And that I'm thinking of them. And I thought I was just going to be... I just didn't think that I would see them again. The man who attacked me and might have permanently damaged me forever should never have been on the streets, ever. And the fact that he had just gotten out of jail previously for something he should have been in there for years, it's really sad to me because I can't even fathom how many other people who have been attacked by the same type of man over and over and over. In Toledo, in Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton, our streets are being taken over and nobody is doing anything. I am so sad, and I need to be the voice to help all of the victims that never got their justice. So I just want to say that. I kept thinking the police would show up and kept waiting and waiting while watching them get kicked and stomped and punched. And I could hear, you can't hear in the video, but I could hear the victims laying on the ground begging for help. And one of them specifically had said, please God, someone help me, please God, crying out to God. And I knew that might be his last words. And even though I didn't know him, I had just met him, I still felt as a human, and it was my duty to jump. Nobody was going to help, and the police weren't showing up, and I wasn't going to stand there and just watch him die and then say, well, there's nothing I could have done about it. It's like watching a movie when you see a movie where someone dies, but they don't know they're dead, and they're looking down at their body, and they see their dead body there, but they're really confused. Like, that's how I feel when I have to look at that. And then my brain starts getting confused of, am I dead? Am I actually floating over my body? Like, please God, let me wake up. You know what I mean? And then I realize, then my brain starts coming back to normal. And then it's like, no, you are actually alive. You're real. Like, you're not dead.